Welcome to Marvelicious Toys. We bring you news and reviews of Marvel toys, statues, and more. Because not all Marvel collections can be bagged and boarded. They're not just toys, they're Marvelicious.
I took the plunge. 2 years ago at San Diego Comic-Con, or a year and a half, Sideshow announced they were doing their own 12-inch line of figures, and we're like, but Hot Toys. I think that was kind of the reaction, right?
Right.
And I hemmed, and I hawed, and I hawed, and I hemmed. And I decided to order the exclusive 12-inch action figure of Deadpool. Because it was exclusive, and because there was no non-refundable deposit. And I figured I could cancel. And then I forgot to possibly cancel, and I got a shipping notice.
I was going to say, I didn't realize that you had ordered this.
Neither did he. That's all right.
I knew I ordered this because they put the Punisher up for order, and I'm like, well, let me see what I think of Deadpool. Well, I've got it here, and the big difference so far is that Hot Toys has the movie licenses, and everything Sideshow has announced has been comic-based. And the interesting thing also is that there was an announcement made by Marvel that they are working on adult-aimed collectibles. And I don't mean like porn, but that they're using the Jessica Jones and Daredevil and Deadpool, kind of the R-rated Marvel stories, to create products and t-shirts and things aimed at adults. And they listed a lot of partners in that, and Sideshow was listed, and frighteningly, Hot Toys was not. And as of recording time, Marvel did not respond to my email asking, what about Hot Toys?
I'm still holding out hope that we're going to see an announcement out of Hot Toys within the next couple months, leading up to the movie release of a Ryan Reynolds movie version.
Well, I wanted to see what Sideshow could do compared to a Hot Toy. So I have the Deadpool here. To start off with, the packaging, pretty dang close. You know, it is a really nice box that has almost a half-tone dot dark red Deadpool against a black box.
Yeah, that's a cool touch. Taken from the pages of a comic with the halftone pattern, but two colors only, red and black. Oh, I guess white would be in there too, but...
And when you get into the inner box, you take the top off, they have a similar thing going on, but it's gray and black in there.
Oh yeah, almost a negative.
And then they have, what material would you say this is? It doesn't feel like cardboard. It's almost like a vinyl.
It's like, it feels like the vinyl that like you'd put on a shadow box sign, Justin, that the light would shine through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like almost an acetate.
Yeah, kind of like that, but it's opaque. It's not translucent.
Yeah, it definitely does not feel like cardboard, but it's the cover, once you open the box, that goes over the Deadpool action figure inside. So I'm giving them an A for packaging. And I'll say I've owned Sideshow 12-inch figures before, but only the Star Wars line. And when I see what Hot Toys does with Star Wars and Marvel, and I see what Sideshow does with Star Wars and Marvel, I think Lucasfilm really needs to loosen the reins of their branding a little bit, because that black and gray gets kind of boring, whereas this packaging is exciting.
Yeah, you can definitely have some fun on the Marvel side with the packaging, where you're right, the other one's is basically just a template on the Star Wars side.
And then you dig in, and in the middle of a foam container, we get Deadpool. And he looks pretty dang cool.
He's got a lot of stuff on him, and he looks rather bulky.
And I'm going to say be careful.
I don't want to touch
all
him.
That stuff comes off.
I'm not touching him then.
My very first interaction with him was one of his pouches just fell off of one of his straps. All of the pouches on him that are the little pouches are just held on. They're little hooks that go underneath. And what it reminded me of is the Sideshow 12-inch Bosk that I got. And all of his little accessories on the straps were their own pieces too. And a couple fell off, and I've never been convinced I got them all back on right. Or if I have to like hand vacuum the carpet looking for a couple more. So immediately I was a little bit nervous about all the pouches, but they have enough pouches to make Rob Liefeld proud. And this outfit's pretty awesome. I mean, they've got little cleated shoes that go up to these crazy, like, shin guards to knee pads. The bodysuit he's in, they've actually quilted the black parts.
Oh, yeah, you can see the stitching going on in there.
Mm-hmm. And it's much thicker than the rest of the outfit. He's got shoulder pads. He's got armor pieces over his shoulders. I mean, the great thing about Deadpool is he can be just frickin' crazy. I look at the premium format, and he's got kind of a unique design going on. Here it looks like he went into a Conan comic, grabbed some shoulder and knee armor. Then he went to a football game from the 20s and grabbed some shin armor. And then he stopped by Rob Liefeld's and took all the pouches.
Yeah, then he hit like a mountain climbing store to get his boots and shoes. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm digging the look. I'm digging the costume. I'm loving all the attention to detail. Like all the pouches look great. It looks like they're actually pleather, if not leather.
Yeah, they definitely have a pleather feel to them. And they've got little metal rivulets that are shiny in them.
Oh, nice. I mean, his shoes are awesome. He's got tread on the bottom of his shoes that actually look like it's been worn for a year. Instead of brand new shoes, it looks like he's had them out and scuffed them up a bit. And I love his head sculpts. They're awesome.
Yeah, there's two separate heads. There's one with like the winky face, and then there's one that's just the more normal Deadpool head.
Yeah, more the stoic, like, hey, what's happening?
Looking at him from the side is how I first saw him, and I thought, oh my god, he's way too bulky. But then turning him around, he does look okay. I do think that the jumpsuit isn't as well done in some regards as what I think Hot Toys would do, because usually Hot Toys looks like a little mini person. And this I'm not getting that feel from. But I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I don't think it's as good.
Yeah, I like the head sculpts a lot. I got the exclusive version, so I also got Headpool.
Nice.
And Headpool is incredible. There are such little sculpting details to his helmet and his little, like, beanie propeller on top.
Does this propeller move?
No.
Oh.
I know, that would be a nice point of articulation, but it's such a little zombie head going with it that it's awesome.
Is that the only thing that makes it exclusive, is the Headpool?
Yeah, it's just Headpool that's exclusive, and he comes with a float wire, so I can have him floating by the figure.
That's pretty cool.
Back to Deadpool's outfit a little bit. He also has gun holsters with removable guns that have like the Deadpool logo in the handle.
Nice.
And the holsters are magnetic clasps. So you could actually put the gun in, and it's got a strap that you can put over the gun, and it magnetically clings to the other part of the holster, keeping it locked in.
Oh, that's a cool little feature. But that is on no matter what scale of figure you're talking about. The strap over a holster just never wants to go back in. If it's a peg and a hole, you're just never going to get it back in the right way.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
So where will I ding this? I will ding the body in two places. One is his turtleneck.
Okay, so I'm not just seeing that wrong. He does have a turtleneck on.
You've got the body jumpsuit that goes to basically the collarbone. But because he's supposed to be red head to toe, they had to put another bit of cloth or outfit that goes up to where the head peg is. And then the head peg covers the little turtleneck. And that little turtleneck piece, I mean, I'm talking a half an inch. But when I look at it, and because it's near the head, it's so visible, it feels a little Mego.
Yeah, that's a good place to pinpoint what I'm seeing overall. With just taking a step back and looking at this figure, the first thing I notice is the bulkiness of the material. And that is the center of it right there, is that collar around his neck is too thick.
The majority of it, I think it just makes him look muscular, but he does look, I guess, a little padded now that you guys are pointing it out. I didn't think he looked thick until now, but with the quilting and everything, yeah, Deadpool's supposed to be wiry. I mean, he's basically kind of like a Spider-Man, so...
Yeah, the way I would say it is instead of being a tight body-forming suit that he would wear day to day, this almost looks like his winter outfit.
He wants to stay toasty.
Now, I'm also a little bit disappointed in the articulation on him. Now, they say this has a fully articulated, super studly lady magnet body, whatever that means.
I'm a lady, and I'm going to have to say no.
But have you seen his body? I mean, it's under this...
It's just the lumpy jumpsuit. I mean, it's just... Yeah, no.
But I'm finding some issues with range of motion in him. Yeah, there's a lot of articulation, I think, but there's no real ankle articulation. There is, but it's not much because of the waders he has.
Okay, so that I did have a question about that. His boots are separate pieces, and it's not like the foot and the thing that goes all the way up his calf is one piece.
It's almost like he has sneakers and waders.
It's
Okay.
like boot toppers.
Yeah.
Like the Halloween costumes, where you wear your shoes and then you can tie them. That's what it looks like. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The knees move okay, but because of all the straps, there's really no hip articulation. There's a little front and back, a little. There's no out. There's no, I'm going to make a kneeling pose out of him or anything. The arms are really frustrating because I like to have people with like their arms raised above their head. You can get a little motion out of him, but that shoulder is not going above 90 degrees to his body. Now, Sideshow has released a video called How to Pose Your Deadpool, and I will definitely be watching that. But just to begin, the articulation is very limited compared to all the Hot Toys I've got.
But it's probably not the body under there that's limited. It's the outfit, once again, that's limiting the motion.
Now, he does come with a ton of accessories. He's got the 2 guns that he ships with. He's got this giant BFG gun. He's got 2 katanas. He's got a knife. And then there's 10 extra hands of various poses, including a peace sign.
Okay, I was going to say, he's either going to be flipping the bird or the peace sign. So they got at least one of them in there.
And they've got some Deadpool grenades that are kind of funny. But with the articulation, there's only been so much I could do as far as posing him. I mean, you can get him in some nice poses, but they always do feel a little bit hampered by that outfit.
Huh.
The one thing that I really dislike, though, I'm fine with all of this. I mean, you can see the pictures on Sideshow's site, and they don't have too much of a hugely dynamic pose going on either in their shots. They move him where they can. But the biggest downside for me is what I thought would be the biggest upside. He comes with 2 different word balloons. Now, we already saw this once with Kotobukiya, who have the Artifacts Plus Deadpool statues with the dry erase board word balloons.
Right.
Well, here we have 2 different word balloons, a yellow and a white. And it comes with a whole bunch of stickers that have either various emojis on them, or things like talking to myself again, or chimichangas, or common sense tingling.
Okay, but they're stickers. They're permanent? Is that what you're saying? Is they're permanent stickers?
On the sticker sheet is, in big letters, caution. Use minimal pressure when applying the stickers so that they can be removed.
So they're permanent stickers. They're just hoping you're not a moron and seal it down.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Yeah, they should have been clings.
Yeah, they needed to be color form clings. Or dry erase or something. I'm never going to put one of these stickers on.
That's an awful big commitment, committing to just one saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably go with my chicken.
As we all should.
But I really dislike that we get one sticker sheet. It comes a little curved. Just trying to flatten it already has caused the stickers to wrinkle a little bit. And it feels very one use. When you're paying $230 for something, I don't want stickers. I don't want one-time use stickers. Just put something in the word balloons for me. Don't do this to me.
Right. They should know collectors better than this. Or at least offer sticker sheets for $5 each and bubbles.
Yeah, absolutely. Give us a slew of cheaper bubbles and have all of these things on different bubbles. This is frustrating. There's one final accessory, and I'm going through this accessory list. It looks kind of like a security camera or something. Let's see, he comes with the body, 2 heads, undershirt, or as I call it, turtleneck, bodysuit, tactical harness with various pouches and stabby thing sleeves, 2 pistols, assault rifle, 2 katanas, a knife, 2 grenades, fists, trigger hands, stabby thing hands, left support hand, victory hand, right AOK hand, more hands, right left feet with boots, figure support stand, word bubbles, sheet of explicit thoughts and witty words, and then head pool with float wire exclusive bonus. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this little security camera piece.
Is it a sight for the big gun?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. It was very confusing. And in the picture that they show on their site...
Yeah, it's laying next to it.
Uh-huh.
It does look like a security camera, though. I can see that. One cool little thing that you didn't mention is that each of his handguns has removable clips.
I didn't know this. They do?
Well, in the picture, it shows the clips sitting next to the pistols.
Yeah, and in fact, not only does it come out, there's a bullet in it. You can see it's like a full clip.
Oh, cool.
They actually went through that extra detail. It's funny where they put the extra detail and where they didn't.
I mean, honestly, I think they probably fought internally over how to make the outfit proper, and this is probably the best that could get done. So maybe they tried to overcompensate by putting cool little details everywhere where they could control it.
So overall, my verdict on Deadpool is average. It's got its low points. It's got the stickers, and it's got this body sock that limits mobility. But I still think it looks good. I love the detail in the outfit. I wish all the parts were a little more fastened down on these straps. But I think it looks really Deadpoolish. I like all the hands it comes with. I like all the weapons it comes with. I like that you can put the katanas in the back and have the guns in the front and just have a whole bunch of kick-ass Deadpool going on. It looks Deadpool to me.
I think that's a fair assessment. And I mean, that's kind of what we've been saying since we've seen this thing on display. And part of me is happy that this thing didn't show up and you were just drooling all over it because they improved it so much from the last time we've seen it that I felt like I had to go grab one. At this point, I feel like I can wait and see if Hot Toys does end up doing something. And if they don't, then, you know, this one will be out there as, you know, a second prize. Because it's not, like you said, it's not horrible. It's average, but it's also not knocking it out of the park.
It's not something that I regret to the point that I'm going to return, especially since I have the exclusive. One of my favorite pieces about this is Headpool. So I wouldn't be satisfied paying $230 for the regular version, knowing that for $230 I got the Headpool version. But this also isn't going to mean if Hot Toys makes a Ryan Reynolds Deadpool for the movie, I have a feeling this Deadpool is going to be superseded. And while I think this is average, it's actually pushing me away from ordering Punisher or Wolverine because I love the Deadpool head sculpts here. I really don't like the Punisher or Wolverine head sculpts they've shown.
Yeah, you're right. The only reason I'd be drawn to this line is because of Deadpool here. You know, I wasn't super taken by the Wolverine or the Punisher. And like you said, the head sculpts there were not great. But the one thing they did do on this one that's awesome is if they sold just those Deadpool heads, I would be first in line to pick them up.
Honestly, when they were the only people making the Star Wars 12-inch figures, I was not buying too many Star Wars 12-inch figures. I pick and chose. And I think now that they're doing Marvel 12-inch figures, I'm going to be the exact same way. I think out of the dozens of Star Wars figures they did, I bought 4. I'm going to keep Deadpool. I'm going to really enjoy him. But this confirmed what I needed confirmed. It's no Hot Toy. And Sideshow, it's funny that they're a distributor of Hot Toy when they can't compete with the products they're distributing with the stuff they make. And I know that sounds really harsh, but...
Well, when they're starting to get up to the same asking price as Hot Toys, then you have to make that comparison.
Thanks for watching this video. You can see full episodes of Marvelicious Toys with more collecting news and reviews at marvelicioustoys.com. We also have thousands of toy and collectible photos in our photo gallery. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, make mine Marvelicious.